Hey, it's Matt. Today we're going to take a look at the summer retractable walk-through gate. This one stands about 30 inches tall and is fully retractable with a fabric mesh quote-unquote gate that goes up to a 50-inch wide doorway. Now we're going to unbox it and I'm going to talk a little bit about where you'd use this gate, where you wouldn't use this gate, how the gate installs, and how it works. It's a pretty simple operation. Honestly, it's only 3 pieces out of the box, so let's open it up and take a look. So here's everything out of the box. As I mentioned, it's only 3 pieces. So here's the main retractable gate itself. And this is what the gate slots into. So this is side 1 of the installation. And this is what the gate clips into once you've pulled the gate out. One thing of note here that I did find interesting, this does have a lot of screws that you got to put into the wall. A lot more so than most baby gates that I've seen of this type. So before I take this to where I'm going to install it, I just wanted to show you the basic operation. So here's a push button here. The gate's in a locked position. So to unlock it, you're going to press this button here, flip that latch up, and as you can see, it's now unlocked. And so the gate works like this, basically. You're going to pull the mesh, and you're going to attach it to the other side, just like this. So as I mentioned, this goes up to about 50 inches, so doorways of just over 4 feet wide. So I'm just here at the bottom of our entryway staircase, just making a little point here about installation. As you can see, the gate is one big piece, and so unlike other baby gates where you'll be installing a base and then you can probably work around the constraints of a staircase or railing here, you can't really with this because it's one solid piece. So if I were to install it at the bottom of the stairs, for example, I'd have to do it here, or else I'd have to somehow reconfigure my entire railing. So just think about where you want to install something like this and see if the logistics themselves are going to work. Because the thing is, not only do you have to worry about this one piece here, but you've got to worry about what it looks on the other side. So if you have a railing on the other side, then you're going to be out of luck as well. So it turns out with staircases and all, I don't have a lot of great places to install this gate. So I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do to block off the fireplace here. Now, this is the piece that the main summer retractable base gate's going to slot into. So you want to make sure that you are installing it with this side facing in towards the wall. So it's actually going to sit like this. And the reason is because you want the gate to slot in to the ends with these little wing things here. And the reason is because if you install it like this, because the gate slides in, it's just going to fall off. So make sure it's like this so that it can get some purchase against the edges here. You'll want to put it up against the wall there like I'm going to do, and as you can see there are a series of screws that you'll have to put in, and so you'll just want to put it up against the wall, check the instructions, pencil some pilot holes into the wall, then get your drill and let the drilling commence, and then screw it into the pilot holes. Okay, same thing I'll be doing on this side with this piece here. Now this one requires a few more screws. It actually does require 8 screws on it, so same thing, you'll want to put it up against the wall, follow the instructions of course, make sure that you've got a pencil, pencil out some pilot holes and then drill it in. Okay, so as you can see I've got everything set up. I've got the gate here on the one side, I've got the catch on the other side. So the only thing for me left to do now is show you how it's going to work. Now over here, the catch has 2 different sides you can place it on, and the way that Summer set this up is they recommend that if you're going to set it up on a staircase, then it goes from this side here, and if you're going to do anything else, you could have it catch on this side here. Really, in the place I've got it set up, it doesn't really matter. But I'd read the instructions just to learn a little bit more about how the catch works, and just going to show you now how to get the gate to work and how it locks and how it all falls into place. So the first things first, just remember to unlock at the top here. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull this and we're going to get it onto the catch over there. So it works just like this. Just like that. And of course, once you're done, don't forget to lock the gate in place. Okay. So where would you install a gate like this? Well, you've got staircases, the top, the bottom. I wouldn't really recommend putting this at the top of the staircase, even though the box shows it installed at the top of a staircase. And the reason is because with this being mesh here, Yeah, there's a couple good things in the sense that kids can't put their hands through slats or get anything stuck, but at the same time, it's a very low clearance at 30 inches like this. And most kids that are over a year old, probably taller than 30 inches, if not there, they'll start climbing, they'll start putting weight against it. Better to be on the safe side, you have better options out there. Bottom of the staircase, possibly a pretty good idea, but like I said, just be sure that you've got enough clearance between where the railings are, because this does sit flush like this, and so there's really not a lot of give. You could use this in places where you've got to get just something cordoned off that's in a really weird corner, for example, where straighter or more metallic baby gates won't work. And of course, making sure that you're blocking off even something like a fireplace here when it's not in use, just so the kid doesn't play with it. Again, with the lock, I'd be pretty confident that they can't push past it. Now, this gate can't be used after the age of about 24 months old. Once again, as I mentioned, it's very low to the ground at 30 inches, so they're going to be a lot taller than that at that point, probably putting a lot of weight on it. Outside of that, I think this is a pretty good gate. I mean, retractable gates, there aren't many out there, and they do have some really good functions. So this is the summer retractable walk-through baby gate, now available at Best Buy. I'm Matt. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Keep an eye out for some more baby gate reviews, and obviously more baby reviews, tech reviews, gaming reviews. We'll see you next time. Hey, it's Matt. Today we're going to take a look at the summer retractable walk-through gate. This one stands about 30 inches tall and is fully retractable with a fabric mesh quote-unquote gate that goes up to a 50-inch wide doorway. Now we're going to unbox it, and I'm going to talk a little bit about where you'd use this gate, where you wouldn't use this gate, how the gate installs, and how it works. It's a pretty simple operation. Honestly, it's only 3 pieces out of the box, so let's open it up and take a look. So here's everything out of the box. As I mentioned, it's only 3 pieces, so here's the main retractable gate.